Namaste, welcome to your 60-minute, vibrant and full of vitality Vinyasa flow. This is my go-to sequence that I love to practice myself. All you'll need is a block, perhaps a little bit of wall space, and yourselves and a mat. So we'll begin with a heart-opening posture by placing the block, most stable height is its lowest height, on the mat behind you. And then with it, sort of maneuver of the body down, you're going to rest the block between your shoulder blades. And as you do that, then you start to bend the knees, bring the feet wide, knock the knees together, and let the head lower back down behind you, and let the arms extend out wide. If you need to move to find a space where it works for you, or place something extra behind the back of the head to elevate the head, feel free. And so just take a moment to feel the expansion across the front of your chest, your collarbones, and the shoulder heads. The breath here is called prana vayu. It's the inhale. It governs all of the 5 vayus. And it's one of the derivatives, so to speak, of capital P prana. It's all about the energy and the nourishment of the inhale breath. So focus on inhales and let the exhales feel natural. This is a counter pose to our day where we spend ourselves drawing shoulder heads forward, typing, reading tablets, iPhones, etc. Let yourself rest down onto the block. Two more cycles of breath, in through the nose. Natural exhale out through the nose. Inhale breath. Exhale breath out through the nose, gently rolling off to your preferred side. Take a moment to anchor in your fetal position, and then as you make your way up onto your buttocks, grab the block, place it at the top of your mat, sweep the legs around and step back to down dog. Straight away we'll get into our movement. Plug the fingers down and press through the hands so that the recruitment's in your shoulders as the hips lift. Anchor the sole of the left foot on the mat and generously bend the right knee. Hold as you press your chest towards your thighs, and then switch it over. Right foot presses down and the left knee bends generously. You can nod the head here as well. Move it from side to side. Draw the tummy in. Find some movement now left to right. So we'll begin by warming up through a series of lunge dogs, and we'll take a moment. So don't worry too much about the alignment of down dog here. It's our old friend. We know it well. With an inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky and then yawn the hip open, so heel to opposite buttock. Notice if you've dumped all your weight into your left shoulder. Square the shoulders towards the left thigh. Draw the tummy in and look back at the big toe of the left foot. Right foot steps to right, pinky finger forward at top of mat. Back foot rotates, point toes to the left and walk hands to left onto finger pads. Head bows down, look back between your thighs. Ground the front heel and point the front toes forward like 12 o'clock. Pretend you've got an imaginary wall beside you on the right. Press the knee into it and then draw the thigh bone back into the heel, into the hip socket. Feel the pinky toe edge of the back foot pressing down into the earth. Walk the hands back to frame the front foot, shuffle it to center, lower the back knee down. Untitled, lift up. So knit the low ribs in, rise up and reach up, and then frame the front foot and find your pyramid pose. So lift the toes of the foot underneath your face, hook the right thumb into your right hip crease, and then let the crown of head extend forward and give the energy that lift from the back foot. So it's coming forward, but you're pressing back with the right thumb. You're on the finger pads of the left hand, and you've drawn the tummy in. Lunge into the front knee and around to the left. Shuffle the feet to run parallel with the edges of your mat. Hands under your face. Inhale, lengthen the crown of head forward. Draw tummy in. Exhale, fold. Take the fingers around the back of your neck here and interlace, and let the head feel a little heavier than normal. We'll connect now with the second Vayu, which is Apana. Apana here is the exhale breath, and that's the downward movement. It was expansive and upward movement in prana. This is the firming into the foundation. So feel the pinky toe edges of your feet, and then allow the waterfall of hydration down the spine, down the back of the neck, through the crown of head, and drip into the earth. Fingertips under your face, halfway lift, inhale, and you'll bend into your back knee as you point your toes away from you. Run the knee and the big toe into alignment and pulse back here. Lower belly in, core engages, look backwards, and hold the back knee with your hands. 3 more pulses. Frame your front foot and step back to your plank position. Pause in plank. Feel the upper body expand and lift away from the earth as you plug the knuckles and the finger pads down into the earth. Lower knees, shins, tops of feet. Sit hips back to heels. Sweep hands back, palms to sky. Hug it all in embryo pose. Forehead on the mat. Really hug in and make yourself compact. Lift the chest, look forward, hands forward. Exhale, breath, elbows bend. Chin dives between thumbs. Extend and lengthen heart forward. Ground toenails, cobra. Inhale, tummy in. Exhale, chest back to mat, press back to your embryo pose. So really squeeze everything in, find a moment to compact yourself. And then lift the chest, look forward. One more like that, hands forward, exhale, breath, bend elbows. Chest, chin lower to mat. Inhale, lift heart forward. Elbows soft, point back behind you. Return to mat, press up into your tabletop position. Primal movements through your cow-cat here. Rolling and moving and getting creative. Hip circles. Engagement in the tummy muscles to draw in, neck and shoulders. Fluid movements. Move through the palms and the elbows and the wrists by changing the orientation of your hands. Fingers point out, thumbs towards the front of the room, left to right. Backs of hands on the mat, fingers point in, thumbs forward, shift forward. Tuck toes, sit back, toe stand, interlace hands, move through wrists. Walk hands forward, plant hands further forward than before. Extend the legs, tuck the toes. Press the heels back, shift the weight forward. Plank, tummy in. Inhale, shift forward, come to big toes. Exhale, press ball mounds of feet into earth and the heels back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, shift back. So floss through your shoulder joints. Forward, inhale, tummy in. Exhale, press back. So Prana Vayu takes you forward. Apana Vayu takes you backwards. Come forward one more time. Inhale, and then down dog. Exhale, breath. Step the feet in a little closer. Find your down dog. Trust yourself. Left leg lift, inhale, and yawn the hip open. Exhale, breath. Chest to the standing thigh, square shoulders. Anchor in the stillness. Left foot, left pinky. Right toes to right. Hands over to the right onto your finger pads. Wrap the triceps under to lift your upper back and ground the front heel and the pinky toe of back foot. Press the left knee into an imaginary wall at the left side of your mat. Head heavy, neck long, look back between your thighs. Frame your front foot, lower back knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pyramid. Lengthen, left thumb, left hip, crown of head forward. Lunge forward into front knee and around to the right. Finger pads under face. Halfway lift, inhale. And with a fold, your exhale breath drapes the head towards the earth. Hold the ankles, interlace the hands behind the back, knuckles to sky, squeeze shoulder blades, whatever works for you here. Two more cycles of breath. Hands under face, inhale, bend into back knee, rotate the toes so that there's congruency with knee to big toe as you pulse back for 5, for 4, for 3, For 2 and for 1. Frame the front foot and step back to plank and hold there. Shoulders shift over wrists, lower knees, cross ankles behind you, draw tummy in, lengthen through crown of head. Exhale, bend elbows. Inhale, press up. Exhale, bend elbows. Keep moving through tricep push-ups here with the glutes engaged, the lower abdominals drawn in and up. The pecs press you up and the triceps control the movement down. Plug the index finger and knuckle of the thumb into the earth. Last 2. Last 1. Extend the legs, toenails ground, tummy in, chest, chin, lowers to mat, hands wide, finger pads press, elbows sky. Inhale, lift hard forward, striking cobra. Exhale, press back, tabletop or plank, hips to sky, down dog, and hold for a few cycles of breath. Ground through the knuckles and palms. Pause for a moment to feel the breath. Pranavayu grounds you, and Apanavayu here invigorates the body. Feel free to have bend in knees, heels lifted as the hips lift and the elongation along the side waists finds the tummy drawn in and the shoulders recruited. Soles of feet can find the mat if the hamstrings and the backs of the knees allow. Tiptoe forward, top of mat on your exhale. Ragdoll, catch opposite elbows. Bend, draw low belly in, head hang heavy, neck long. Really enjoy the drape here of your body. Fingertips dangle. Ground into the soles of your feet in your Apanavayu and roll up with Pranavayu to Tadasana, mountain. Standing posture where you roll the shoulders, ground the heels, muscles of the thighs engaged, neutral pelvis, tummy in, tailbone draws down, hands beside body, palms face thighs. Elongate the back of the neck through the crown of head, look forward. Big toes to touch, palms to touch, chin to chest, pause. Close your eyes and start to connect to Ujjayi breath here. And so Apana and Pranavayu still flows, but it's now a textural and oceanic breath. Because Apana and Pranavayu, they are connected with the internal movement of the subtle body and the winds and the direction of the prana. So take a moment. Feel your body, feel the pulsation of energy. And then with an upward salute, inhale out wide, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge at hips, fold to earth, and fingertips mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank and hold. We've got 5 cycles of breath here. So buoyancy of the inhale lifts the upper back. You lengthen from heel to crown. You draw the tummy in. So no different here to our Tadasana pose. Still the same level of engagement, inner thighs, squeeze and roll up to sky, inner ankles touch. Option here for high to low plank vinyasa, so up dog, down dog, or knees, chest, chin into cobra. Shift forward, bend elbows, inhale, up dog, toenails and hands. Only things on the mat. Exhale, roll over toes, hips to sky. Downward facing dog. Tummy in, right leg sky, inhale, yawn hip open, exhale. Square shoulders and move into hip, knee and ankle joint with creative shapes. Extend the leg to sky, 3-leg dog, heel to buttock, knee to nose, step forward, lower back, knee down, reach up on an inhale, and a big step forward, exhale, breath. Hands on shins, inhale, lengthen forward, exhale, hinge and fold to earth. Inhale, upward salute, reach up, hinge to the right, take your left hand with you, ground the left heel. Elongate along the left side of your body. Inhale, center, exhale, return to earth. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, right foot back, right knee lowers. Ground down, hands at heart, inhale, lift and reach. Lifting up as you press down, taking the heart to sky, opening and widening across the collarbones, biceps, ears, palms touch. Frame the front foot, extend through the front leg as you take back knee behind you. Ardha Hanumanasana. Left thigh draws back into hip socket, curling toes to shins. Back toes are tucked, pressing right hip forward. Lower belly in, extension through the back body so you feel the reach forward. Maybe some gentle chin to knee pulses here. Maneuver your way forward into your front foot to open to the left. So plant the right hand, lift the back knee, left hand sky, inhale, windmill hand, step back, vinyasa. Look forward, low plank, exhale. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, roll over toes, downward facing dog. Left side, lift, yawn hip. Square shoulders, firm foundations, movement into hip, knee and ankle joint. And then three-leg dog, lengthen. Heel to butt, knee to nose, step forward, lower back knee down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, big step forward, top of mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale, bend to your left. Take your right hand with you, ground the right heel. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left foot back, left knee lowers. Press down, low belly in, low ribs drawn in, hands at heart. Lift, biceps, ears, take yourself up, 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 open, tummy in. Frame the front foot, back knee back, front leg forward, curl the toes, tuck the back, left hip forward, right thigh bone draws back into hip socket and draws it down as well. So back and down, squaring the pelvis, chin to knee pulses. Lunge forward into front foot, left hand plants, back knee lifts, right hand sky, inhale, windmill hand down, step back, low plank, exhale, inhale, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Press the chest towards the standing thigh, lift the heels, bend the knees, step forward into Utkatasana, chair, sit down into your seat. Reach the arms overhead. Find something to focus on forward, drawing tailbone down, lower belly in and up, rib cage contained. Lower arms parallel with the earth. Reach forward, inhale, flip palms, sweep back, squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, inhale, flip palms, reach forward. Exhale, sweep back, squeeze, hold. Hinge at hips, lengthen legs, pretend you're about to dive into a swimming pool. Lift onto the ball mounds of the feet, click the inseams of the legs, sit the hips to heels, sweep hands to heart, squeeze to center through the body, stand all the way up, rising up, lifting up with the consciousness and the pranavayu, hands at heart, sitting down, grounding down, firming into the foundations, apanavayu, hands at heart, inhale breath, up we go. Exhale, back down, sit on the heels, squeeze into center. Up we go, inhale. Soles of feet mat, hands at heart, chin to chest, samasthiti. Good work. Up to sky, inhale. Exhale, return to earth. Block, top of the mat, lowest height. Plant the palms, grip the fingertips around the edge. Step 1 foot behind the block. Straight legs, hips to sky, palms press down, hover right foot an inch off the mat, tap right big toe to the back of the block, return the foot exactly where you found it. Hover left, draw it into hip socket, top, tap and return. Hover, tap, return. 10, hover, tap, return. 9, suction it in and tap, suction it in, tap, suction it in, tap. You've got another 5. 4. So notice the foot's not sweeping behind me. It's coming up and in and then straight to the block. It takes deep abdominal work and recruitment of the muscles around the hip joint. Last 1. Block out of the way, halfway lift, inhale. Step back, vinyasa. Exhale, breath, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips to sky. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Right leg sky, inhale, yawn hip, exhale, breath. Flip dog, if it's in your practice, lift away from the earth. Right hand plants, 3-leg dog, inhale. Right knee, right elbow, exhale, breath. Hold or 1 push up. Step back to plank, low plank all the way to tummy. Bend right knee, roll to your left, step behind, sit up, lift up, reach. Right hand plants, 3-leg dog, inhale, breath. Heel to butt, knee to nose, step through. Micro bend back knee, hip width through the feet. Lift up, high crescent, hands on hips, square. Low belly draws in, tailbone down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, heart. Inhale, reach forward, lean forward. Exhale, twist to right. Back leg like a laser. Ground front heel, squeeze inner thighs. Inhale, up and over to your left. Open out wide to corners of the mat. Sit down into your seat. To the back of your mat. Inhale, high crescent. Heart center, exhale. Lean forward, inhale, twist to the left. Rotate to the left. One more moment. So come through goddess. So inhale, round, toes out, heels in. Exhale, sit down into seat. Back to crescent, top of the mat. Hip width. Inhale. Arrow, lean forward, sweep back, palms down, thumbs out. Low belly in, tummy in. Ground front heel, aeroplane. Lift back leg from the root of the thigh. Squeeze shoulder blades. Single leg Tadasana. Shift and lengthen fingertips to sky. Reach up, rise up. Hold the shin. Knee to shoulder, squeeze in. Inhale, lift. Sweep back to Skandasana, back knee. Now revolved half moon. Right toes forward, left hand plants. Lift and reach, rinse to right. Sweep back Skandasana, get primal here. Revolved half moon, front foot up and open, rotate, lift. Sweep back Skandasana. Revolved half moon, come forward. Sweep back Skandasana. Warrior two, front foot, bend into front knee. Soften shoulders away from ears. So oppose the energy here. I want you to flip the right palm and then sweep left hand forward like a stop sign. Right hand to sky. So press forward and lift to sky. Windmill hands, frame front foot. Step it halfway down the mat. Lift the back leg in splits, but hands on the mat like down dog. Plug into earth. 3 heel lifts off the right foot. Up and away. Up and away. Step back to plank and hold. Rotate to the left onto pinky toe edge of right foot, curl toes back to shins, and then step left foot in front of your body, modify, 3 hip dips, left hand overhead, exhale, dip, reach to back foot, inhale, up and overhead, exhale, dip and reach, inhale, overhead, exhale, dip and reach, left hand plants, left foot back, low plank, inhale, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Pedal the feet, nod the head. Reconnect with Ujjayi breath. Left leg lift, inhale. Yawn hip into a flip dog. Exhale, breath. Up and away. Left hand plants, 3-leg dog. Inhale, left knee, left elbow. Hold or 1 push up. Step back, plank. Lower all the way to the bellies. Bend left knee behind you, heel to butt, roll to the right, lift up, rotate up and overhead. Left hand plants, 3-leg dog, inhale, heel to butt, knee to nose, step through. Micro bend, back knee, inhale, crescent, exhale, heart center. Inhale, lean forward, exhale, twist to the left, tummy in, crown of head forward. Goddess to the right, up and over, toes out, heels in, bend into knees, sit down. Back of mat, inhale crescent, exhale heart, lean forward, inhale, twist to right, back leg like a laser, inhale, through to the left, bend knees, sit into the seat, back to top of mat, crescent, arrow, knit, press, lift from root of back thigh, heart forward, collarbones wide. Shift forward, single leg Tadasana. Sweep hands down, catch shin, knee to shoulder. Ground standing heel, use a Panavayu to press down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat. Primal here, come forward, lift and rotate to left. Revolved half. Step back into Skandasana and then revolved half. Lift, reach. Skandasana. Revolved half moon, Havrita Ardha Chandrasana, step back. Warrior two, set it up, oppose the energy, right hand forward, left hand sky, up and away. Windmill hands, frame front foot, step it halfway down mat, back leg to sky, walk hands in, plug hands into mat, 3 heel lifts, up and away from earth. Step into plank. Rotate to the right, lift away from earth, right foot steps in front of body. Up and overhead, inhale, dip, exhale. Up and overhead, inhale, dip, exhale. Inhale, exhale, right hand plants, right foot back, chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, inhale. Adho Mukha, exhale breath. Lift the heels, bend the knees, hop forward. Chair, Utkatasana, sit into your seat. Pause, take a moment. Right hand, right hip. Hip into hand, hand into hip. Left arm overhead. Prayer twist to the right, left elbow plants, right palm to touch. Square the knees, take a peek. Ground the heels, look to the right, shoulder away from ears. Inhale, center, sit back into your seat. Left hand, left hip, hip into hand, hand into hip. Right arm overhead. Prayer twist to the left, right elbow plants on the left thigh. Crown of head reaches forward. Inhale, chair, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, step back, Vinyasa, and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Exhale, breath. 2 cycles of breath. Pranavayu, inhale. Heels press down, exhale, breath, Apana. 1 more. All right, so continuous flow here. Right leg sky, inhale. Yawn hip open, exhale, breath. Flip dog. Right hand plants, 3-leg dog, inhale. Right knee, right elbow, exhale, hold, or 1 push-up, step back plank, long body, lower all the way to belly. Bend right knee, roll onto left hip, sit on buttocks, up and away. 3-leg dog, inhale. Right knee, right elbow, exhale, hold, 1 push-up. 3-leg dog, inhale, through to the left. Fallen star, fallen triangle. Pelvis lifts, left hand to sky. Sit on the buttocks, left hand for left foot, inside right thigh. Square chest to big toe. Inhale, lift. Heart guides you to the big toe. Exhale, breath. Square the shoulders, firm the foundations, chin to chest. Turn the muscles of the thigh off and the outer hip. A moment of stillness in amongst all the movement. Sitting back up, extending the left leg back out, rotate the ankles, lift the hips, left hand to sky. Left hand plants, silently scoop right leg up to sky, inhale, then step right foot to right, pinky finger forward. Elongate back leg, length through the front of the hip there. Dive right arm under right shoulder, walk the hand out to the right, left hand out to the left. Lift the upper back, look forward, and then walk the front foot underneath you further forward and find 3 heel lifts. Then plant the right hand under the right shoulder, press into the earth. Plant the left foot parallel back edge of mat. Right shoulder, right knee come to touch. Walk the front foot further forward. Plug the left foot into mat. Reach the left hand overhead. Look to the left. Lift the heel. Left hand plants. 3-leg dog. Right leg sky. Heel to butt, knee to nose. Step it through. Lean forward. Reach back. Arrow. Firm front heel, tummy in, lift up to aeroplane. Now hold here, or come with me. Interlace the hands behind your back, knuckles to wall behind you. Shiva squat, knee to calf, contract, and then heel to buttock. Reach back with the hands, interlace, catch the foot. Press the foot into the hand, ground the standing heel. Elongate the anterior abdominals, widen the heart space. Foot into hand. 2 more breaths. Meet me in single leg Tadasana from whatever variation you took. Into tree pose, left hand down, sole of foot inside right thigh. Above or below the knee with the foot. Find a drishti focus on the horizon, hands at heart. Fascinate yourself with the pranavayu on the inhale, allowing the consciousness and the awareness to lift in your tree, and the apanavayu to help you root down into the earth. Two more cycles of breath. Single leg Tadasana, shift the knee forward, lift fingertips to sky. Sweep back to Skandasana with elegance and grace. Into a revolved half moon into front foot. Ground front heel, left hand plants, or a block under your left hand. Lift onto the standing leg, rotate to the right, drive the heel back behind you. Tummy in. Sweep back to Skandasana. Warrior two into the front foot. Arms wide, shoulders soften. Moment of stillness in this familiar old friend down in our Warrior two. Virabhadrasana B. Flip the right palm, left hand, press it forward, right hand overhead, push pull. Windmill hands, frame front foot, step it halfway down the mat, back leg to sky. Walk the hands in, press the chest to the thigh, forehead towards the knee. 3 heel lifts up and away from the earth. The momentum is in the standing leg, not the lifted leg. Step back to plank and hold. Rotate to the left, come onto pinky toe edge of foot, side plank, curl the toes towards your face. Press up, tree pose, left sole of foot inside of right thigh. See if you can get more of the ball of the standing foot on the mat. Work into the ankle with the stability, left hand overhead, arch away from the earth. 3-leg dog, left leg to sky. Inhale breath, as I said, continuous flow. Yawn the hip, flip the dog. Lift and reach. Left hand plants. 3-leg dog, inhale. Left knee, exhale, hold, or one push up. Step back, plank, hold, lower to bellies. Bend left knee, rotate around, up and over into your flip. Dancer's bridge, call it what you like. Left hand plants. Left leg sky. Inhale. Through to fallen star, fallen triangle to the right, up and away from the earth. Sit down. Reach for right ankle inside of the left inner thigh. Up and overhead, inhale, ground the sit bones, exhale, breath. Reach for the foot, ankle or the shin. Now you know that this moment of stillness is a reward. It is an opportunity to reconnect with breath, intention. Fascinate yourself with your practice and the movement of the prana. Lift the chest, right leg out, left hand plants. Rotate ankles up and away from the earth. Inhale, fallen star. Right hand plants, left foot scoops up. 3-leg dog. Heel to butt, left foot. Left pinky forward, back leg long, shuffle foot a little bit further forward. Wear the left thigh like a backpack, left hand under, right hand wide, upper back broadens. Walk the foot further forward, 3 heel lifts. Look at back foot, warrior two. Left hand plants under the left shoulder, left knee into left shoulder, and hamstring overhead. Right hand reaches, walk the foot further forward, lift the heel. Right hand plants, left leg sky, inhale, here we go, heel to butt, knee to nose, step forward, lift and reach behind, arrow. Firm front foot, lift up, now stay in your aeroplane, Dekasana, or opposite hand, interlace thumbs differently, knee to calf, contract, Shiva squat, catch foot, foot into hand. Stand tall, squeeze shoulder blades, collarbones wide, heart, Anahata chakra, beams forward. Shift, knee forward, single leg tada, trust yourself, tree, off you go, 5 breaths. Awesome work, single leg tada, Skandasana, step back, revolved half, come forward, lift, reach, rotate to the left. Step back, Skandasana, warrior two. Apanavayu into the soles of the feet, pranavayu through the crown of head. Look over middle finger, front hand. Right hand, hand print forward, left palm to sky. Oppose the energy. Windmill hands, frame the front foot, step it halfway down mat, back leg sky. 3 heel lifts. Step back, plank and hold. Rotate to the right onto pinky toe edge of left foot. Curl toes to shin. So Tadasana alignment. Variations, modifications welcome, or back to tree. Right sole of foot inside left thigh. Up and away from the earth. Stability, pressing through the foundations. Vinyasa, right hand plants, right foot back. Exhale, breath, low plank. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, roll over toes, hips to sky. Down dog. 5 breaths. Close the eyes. Feel the movement. Inhale, breath fills up, but it's an upward movement, which is unusual in your down dog. I get it. but there's a sense of foundation there as well. Invigorating all the body, the senses, the brain. The exhale breath is that letting go. It's everything that's eliminated from the body. It resides in pelvis. Lift heels, bend knees, hop forward, sit on your buttocks, grab your block, roll down on your back, place the block between your thighs, deep towards the groin, excuse me, knees over hips, shins parallel earth, hug to center through the block, lower belly draws in, hands up to sky, and stop signs, press the sky away, lift your upper back, draw low belly in, hinge to the right, left forearm on the right thigh, squeeze the block. Right shoulder lifts, you press an imaginary wall away to your right, and you feel the click of the obliques left to right across the torso. Back to center, inhale, press away and back to the right, left forearm on the right thigh. So same side again, one more breath. Through your center, press away, soles of feet mat, tickle for heels, block is still there. Floating bridge, so ground the heels, big toe, inhale, lift and reach up and overhead, arms overhead, exhale, hover buttocks, arms back beside body. Inhale, lift and reach, exhale, hover and hold. Inhale, lift and reach, exhale, hover and hold. One more, up you go. Exhale, hover and hold, vertebra by vertebra, bone by bone, return to the mat, back of the head on the mat, upper back grounds. One breath, in through nose. Exhale, breath out through the mouth. Nice work. Squeeze the block, knees back over hips, shins parallel to the earth, point the toes. We're going to go to the left this time, up to sky, press it away, draw low belly in, hinge to the left, right forearm presses, left hand presses further away, lower belly in, squeeze the block, point the toes. Deep breaths, Ujjayi gets you through here. Back to center, up and away, press the sky, over to the left, right forearm. Nice work. Back to sky, and then soles of feet on the mat. Place the block off to the side so that it's handy when we need it. And then draw the knees in and reverse whatever normally comes into the sacrum here, whatever shape you normally like to find. And interlace your fingers around your left knee, draw it in, and extend the right toe straight up to the sky. And then anchor the right thigh bone into the hip socket. Feel heavy in the pelvis, so Apanavayu grounding you there. Lengthen the left leg long, hover it off the mat, scissor legs. Arms to sky, lower belly in, lift upper back, hinge to the right. Stay here for a moment, pressing the palms into an imaginary wall. Everything comes to center, lift up, inhale, hinge to the left, right forearm, left thigh. Inhale, lift, exhale, switch. Inhale, lift, exhale, switch. Inhale, up, exhale, switch. Inhale, up, exhale, switch. Last 6. 5, 4, stay with me, yogis. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Soles of feet touch, knees wide, left hand heart, right hand tummy. Chin draws into chest. The radiating heat around the navel center, Samana Vayu, this sense of movement, circulation, empowerment, strength. Close the knees like a book. If it's not cool for you to rock and roll up your spine a couple of times through a boat pose into chair, make your way there yourself. Otherwise, hold backs the thighs, toes overhead, rock into Navasana, lift away from earth, integrity, rock once again, Navasana, sit. So we're watching the momentum. Now it's chair, rock, heels ground, sit into your seat, top of mat, chair. Right hand, right hip, hip into hand, hand into hip. Left arm overhead to the right. Left elbow, right thigh, right palm touch, rotate head to right. Twisted Tadasana, right foot starts to peel off the mat, left elbow remains hooked on right thigh, and you stand up in Twisted Tadasana. Embrace the wobbles, find a moment of equipoise, then up to single leg Tadasana, and step back to Skandasana. So right foot back, Warrior 2, open up. Inhale, left hand up to sky, right hand forward. Extended side angle, left hand inside of left thigh, right arm overhead. Ardha Chandrasana, right hand, right hip, back foot in, so half moon. Front foot has not moved. Block, left side, forward and away. So as you stand up, The block is under your shoulder. Right hand to left rib, square it towards the wall, and then lift the right hand to sky. Curl the toes back towards your shin. Right glute engages, muscles around the left thigh bone are actively hugging towards the bone. Ardha Chandra Chapasana, catch the foot behind you. Heel to buttock, knee to crown extension. Lots of breath. Extend back out. Step back to warrior two. Flip it in reverse, right hand forward, stop sign. Windmill hand, frame the foot. Now step halfway down your mat, back leg to sky. There's options here for 3 heel lifts, or perhaps you find some time to lift the leg and draw heel to buttock, or you rotate to your wall and you find a moment to kick up perhaps, pressing away from the earth, squeezing the inner thighs, finding the variation available to you. And then when you're ready, you'll step back to Vinyasa and meet me in downward facing dog. 2 cycles of breath. I hope you can feel the energy. I hope you can feel the movement of the winds inside our body. Primarily talking to you today about pranavayu. Inhale deeply. Apanavayu. Exhale fully. Right leg sky. Inhale, yawn hip, or flip the dog. Up and away from the earth. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Right leg to sky, through to floating fallen star to the left. Leg extends through to the left. Reach the left hand down, catch the pinky toe edge of the foot. Press away from the earth, draw the right thigh bone into the hip socket and curl the toes back towards your face. Knee to chest. 3-leg dog, inhale, yawn hip, exhale, breath. Flip dog, reach. Right hand plants. Now, option now is for right leg to sky and 3 right elbow taps back and forth, or shift forward, push up the elbows, left leg sky, right leg out to the right, kundi 2. Right leg sky, 3-leg, heel to butt, step forward, lean forward, reach back, arrow. Aeroplane, stand up, lift away from earth. Single leg Tadasana, shift and reach, and sweep back to Skandasana. Revolved half moon, right toes forward, firm into front foot, left hand plants, rotate to the right. Step the back foot to join front foot, prayer twist to the right, back where we started. Twisted Tadasana, peel the right foot off the mat, left elbow remains hooked on the right thigh. Reach the left hand down for the pinky toe edge of the foot. Drive the heel through to the right, right hand behind you. Shiva twist. 3 more breaths. Knee to chest, fingertips to sky. Single leg Tadasana. Samasthiti, big toes touch, hands at heart, chin to chest. Take a few breaths. Utkatasana, chair pose, top of your mat, sit down into your seat. Left hand, left hip, right arm overhead to the left. Right elbow hooks on left thigh, left palm touch, rotate head to the left, crown of head reaches forward. Twisted Tadasana, so peel left foot off the mat with right elbow hooked. Single leg Tadasana, lift up and reach up. Sweep back to Skandasana, step back. Warrior 2, come forward into front foot, so it's your right toes pointing forward. Oppose the energy, left hand forward, right hand up and overhead. Extended side, right hand inside of right leg, left hand overhead, lengthen along the left waist. Left hand on left hip, back foot in, right hand underneath your block, right side of the pinky toe, left leg lifts, drive the heel away from you, ground the standing heel. Left hand to the right ribs, rotate them up to sky, draw low belly in, crown of head forward, left hand lifts. Catch the foot behind you, heel to buttock, Kind of head to knee extension. Take yourself out of a back bend here. Lengthen. Extend into half moon and step back into warrior two. Flip it in reverse. Inhale. Windmill hands, frame front foot. So now you've got the option of stepping the back foot halfway down the mat. The front foot, half down the mat. Plug the hands, 3 heel lifts. Or perhaps it's one lifted leg, heel to butt. Or maybe it's a couple, heel to butt. Or you go over to your wall. Press down, lift, and see what happens with that wall space. And when you're ready, step back to Vinyasa. And I'll see you in downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Last one. Left leg lift, inhale. Yawn hip, exhale breath, flip the dog. Lift up and away. Left hand plants. Left leg sky, inhale. Floating fallen star through to the right. Right hand lowers, reaches for pinky toe, edge of foot. Press away from the earth. Knee to chest, hand on mat, 3-leg dog. Inhale, yawn, flip, lift, reach, press away. Left hand plants, 3-leg dog. Inhale, left knee, left elbow, hold. Find those 3 times up and away. Or, I said push up the elbows. I mean chaturanga, kind of like let the right hip land on the right elbow, left thigh on the left elbow. Lift the back leg from the root of the thigh. And extend the left toes out to the left, Kundi 2. Upper back needs to lift you away from the earth. Left leg sky, inhale, here we go. Heel to butt, knee to nose, step through. Lean forward, reach back. Lift up, aeroplane. Single leg Tadasana, shift forward, rise up, reach up. Ground into the heel and sweep back to Skandasana. Into revolved half moon. Lift back leg, rotate to the left, left hand to sky. Step back foot to join front, prayer twist to the left. Right elbow on the left thigh. Twisted Tadasana, peel the left foot. Keep the right elbow hooked. Now right hand, left knee, left hand back, or reach for pinky toe, edge of foot. A couple of deep cycles of breath. Knee to chest, fingertips to sky. Inhale, reach, soles of feet on the mat, big toes touch, hands at heart, Samasthiti. Take a moment, take a breath, reconnect with your intention. Reconnect with the grounding sensation of the soles of the feet into the earth. And allow the upward lift and the new channels of the body that have been unblocked, unstuck, and let the prana flow. Nourish the brain. Positivity, creativity, strength, stamina, worthiness. Your voice to be heard, to be seen. Upward salute, inhale, hands at heart, step wide, toes out, heels in, sit into seat, find your yogi squat. Now if you're like me and create a little bit of sweat and heat, dry the fronts of your knees, backs of your elbows all the way up into your armpits. So yogi squat, you're grounding down but you're lifting up, and this is a great place to practice swadhyaya, an opportunity to connect with yourself, or if crow pose is available, step back. Lift the heels like we've been practicing all class. Bend the knees, bring knees into triceps. Grip the earth. Everything has to hug to center. So shift the weight forward, shoulders over the wrists. Elbows over the wrists, I beg your pardon. Lift the heels. Knees press down and hug to center. Upper back rounds into a primary curve. The fingernails turn white. Look forward and away. Exhale, breath. Jump back, plank. Rotate to the left. Left hand lifts. Press away. Curl the toes to your shin, to your face. Step left foot in front of the body. Lower down onto right hip. Now stay here in this kind of Cleopatra, sexy kind of pose. Lovely stretch along your flank of your right side body, or lower to your right elbow and stay there. It's another great spot. Baby grasshopper. Left hand onto your left ankle, and you draw the heel right into the right quadricep, the front of the right thigh, so it presses in. Bring the right hand closer to you and extend through the elbow joint so you're pressing away from the earth. Reach the left hand forward and look at it as you look all the way down to the right foot. Curl the toes to your shins. Hold the pinky toe edge of the foot. Press down through standing foot and the right hand. Lift the leg up the back of the left thigh. Look forward. Left calf. Sit back down. How'd you go? Well done. Let's rotate around, find our plank. Rotate to the right, left pinky toe edge on the mat, right hand sky. Right foot steps in front of body, points the toes to the right, lowers onto left hip. Stay here for that lovely side stretch. Beautiful spot to practice. Or lower down onto left forearm as another spot. Right hand forward, draws the right heel into upper thigh of the left. Reach it forward, look all the way down and catch the pinky toe edge of the left foot. Left hand close to left hip now, press down through the foot and through the hand and lift the leg behind you. Hips down, rotate Vinyasa or down dog, yogi's choice. Couple of lovely deep breaths. Dolphin pose, lower to your forearms. Tiptoe in a little closer, lengthen through the back body. Shoulders stacked over elbows, forearms down, pinky fingers down. And lift one leg at a time up and down independently. Or if you do have a Pincha Mayurasana practice, take your mat to the wall, place your block for the width, palms down, forearms down, inner wrists on the earth, shoulders stacked over elbows, tiptoe in a little closer, press away from the earth, look at the block, lift one leg at a time, and find the balance. Find the wall, squeeze the inner thighs, turn the glutes on, turn the abdominals on, and press away. When you're ready, step back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath, and we're going to head into our release series now. Right leg sky, inhale, yawn hip, flip the dog, land soft, reach, right hand plants, sweep the foot through to the left, fallen star, lift away, left hand plants, right knee slides across your mat to right wrist, shin grounds down, peek over left shoulders, extend the left leg, toenails down behind you. Look forward, secure the right foot with the left hand, so press it down. Right hand, one hand print forward in front of right knee. Tuck back toes, lengthen back leg, and pulse right knee towards your right shoulder. Lifting the hips, lengthening through back leg, and staying on the ball mount of the toes. Securing the foot by pressing down firmly, and then lowering the right shin down, left toes long behind you, forearms cross in front of you, lower forehead down. Got a couple of minutes here, so really take a moment to connect with Apana Vayu. I like to represent the thigh of the right leg as the belly of an airline here. You wheel the trolley up as if it's just arrived at the gate, and you unload the baggage, you let go. Apana Vayu is about elimination of substances from the body, so all about waste excretion, carbon dioxide, but also those thoughts that we chew on, we digest for far too long. And the things that keep us small, and these memories and emotions connected with periods in our lives when some of those key elements rise up, embarrassment or anger, And come up at the worst possible time, triggering reaction rather than the response of a measured, tempered reply. And that reaction is often the default, the thing that we don't wish for going forward. So we take an opportunity to let go of what doesn't serve us. Anchor in the stillness. And let it do the magic. Lifting your chest and sitting on your right hip, and take your left hand back for the left leg and help sweep it all the way around to the outer right thigh. Shuffle the right heel out from underneath the buttocks so that the pelvis and the hips can descend. Mine is still elevated. It's okay if yours is too. Look forward and reach the right hand forward and hinge around to the left. So left hand places behind you. Close your eyes. Let yourself boomerang into this shape. And find some softness, find some stillness, and let the Apanavayu ground you. The magic of the exhale breath. Sweep around to the right, counter twist and unwind, and then sweep the left leg back into your half pigeon setup, step back and find down dog. Take a moment, reconnect. Then left leg lifts, yawns the hip into a flip dog that you press away from the earth with. Left hand plants, left leg sky, fallen star through to the right. Half pigeon, right hand plants, left knee slides across to left wrist. Shuffle the right leg long behind you. Right hand plants on top of left inner arch, left hand, one hand print forward. Tuck poke toes, look forward, extend the leg, left knee to left shoulder, pulse up. Lift, draw low belly in. Press away from the earth. Knee and shin down, back toes down, toenails down. Forearms crossed, forehead rests. Let go of anything in that left thigh and glute. And 3 more cycles of breath. Lift the chest, look forward, sit down on your left hip and take your right hand back and sweep the foot all the way around to the outer left thigh. Heel out from underneath your buttock. Left hand forward, round to the right, right hand behind you. Hug in. And then drop down into the earth. Counter twist around to the left. Hands behind you, step feet wide. Knees bent, hands at heart, lengthen. Lower to the right with the knees, lift the left hip. Lower to the left, lift the right hip. 1 more each side. Hands behind you, lean back. Lengthen the legs, lower down onto your elbows, roll into your chest, knees into your chest, and then happy baby. Reach out wide for pinky toe edges of feet. Heels stacked over knees, soles of feet press into ceiling, imprint the spine into the earth. Heels, inner knees, ankles to touch, knees stacked over hips, cactus arms, lower to left, both sets of knees. Look to the right, 2 breaths. Back through center, navigate your way to the opposite side. Back to center with the knees. Make a small version of you. Hug into center. Bring the forehead up to knees. And with an exhale breath, Apana Vayu extends you out into your Shavasana. Let the bones rest down into the muscles of the body. Let the muscles spread out into the skin. The brain rests down into the skull, and the heart and lungs into your rib cage. Contents of the pelvis rest down and spread the buttocks out left and right. Let the breath be natural here and the universe look after it. Awareness comes to the heart space and the circulation of the Vyana Vayu, the outward moving breath from the center like an aura lifts away from you. Its realm is the Swadhisthana chakra, which is your sacrum. Its element is water. The visualization here in your Shavasana is that you're an ice cube on the pavement on a hot summer day, melting into the mat. You're very welcome to stay here for as long as your time permits. But if you're like me and need to continue, wiggle fingers, wriggle toes, turn stillness to movement, extend through everything, reach overhead, inhale, blissful breath, roll onto your preferred side in a fetal position, hug the knees in, underside arm is a pillow, and then press up with your eyes closed into your version of a comfortable seat. Place your hands at your heart, chin to chest. Acknowledge your practice and the ancient art of yoga and all of the philosophy and the alignment that comes with it. That's your deep inner wisdom as well. Chin to chest. Thank each other for sharing their energy with you. Thumbs to third eye. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Greet the remainder of your day with a namaste. Well done, everybody. Leave a comment below if you enjoyed that, and also a thumbs up. I'd love to see those and yourselves commenting, and have a lovely day.